guys, I hope you're all having a great week, or you've had a great week, because I know this is going up on a Saturday. I mean, it might not, things change all the time, don't they? But at the moment I do believe this is going to go up on a Saturday, so I hope you had a great week and I hope you have a great weekend. If you're new here, my name's Melanie and I do a variety of videos. I do all sorts of things. Feel free to go through my videos to see what I do. But I do like a little bit of everything. So I did a part 1, and if you watched part 1 you'll know that literally my dog came up and she sat next to me and she basically wanted to be stroked permanently. So I was trying to stroke her, but it meant I couldn't open these. So these are the newest launch by Made by Mitchell. In the last video I basically showed you that I picked all 4, even though I don't generally wear any of these eyeshadows, because I wear natural, neutral, kind of brown creams, well maybe not creams, well cream highlighter, bronzes, bit of gold. Like I don't like typically wear colour. If you watch my videos, like if you're on here or if you're on my private like profiles on like you know where, you'll see that like I do always have eyeshadow on, whether it's like a lot of the time it's like if I'm just going very natural, which I do. Like a lot of people think I've got like lots of makeup on, because a lot of the time I will have eyeshadow on with mascara, because obviously I've got blonde lashes, so it looks like I've got more makeup on than what I have. But most of the time I've got like a skin tint on. I don't like wear foundations that often. I'll have a liquid blush on. I might have a bit of like cream bronzer on, which by the time I blended it in you can't really see much of it anyway. But most of my makeup is my eyes. But even when I'm wearing something very natural, I'll wear something like 1 or 2 shades darker than whatever skin colour I've got at the time, because I do tan my face a bit. So you can't always see, but I like that just for a bit of definition, because I do have hooded, why do I say hooded eyes. So in like the last video I basically said, and by the way I don't edit and I haven't edited for a long time, so if there's any noise in the background it won't be edited out. If like I drop anything or if anything gets knocked over, it won't be edited out. So if you don't like videos that are like not straight to the point, or there's like lots of noise, I can't help any potential noise that happens. I'm just trying to film some content that I very much need to film. So I showed you this palette, which I didn't actually have with me, but I basically said if I was going to choose, I would choose one of these 2, or I would definitely, if I could only get one, which I should have only got one, I mean they're £16.50 each, guys, but I just got them all because the swatches look good. But you know, if I was going to get one I'd get that. If I was going to get 2 I'd get the pink, because pink makes blue eyes pop if you've got eyeliner on. And it doesn't have to be black eyeliner, it could be brown eyeliner, because brown does look like black. Or you can do it like a darker pink along your lash line, because I've got this on today. I weren't going to put it on, but I'd opened it and I swatched it and I was like, well, might as well. So it comes in the same thing as the powder blushes. If you watch my unboxing where I got a mystery one, a mystery bundle, I got the blush in Milkshake, and I use it all the time, and it's basically the same thing. So each one's got 4 shades in, and they've got names on, like this is called Udder One, Intolerant, Lactose and Angus, and it's a little pinky. And I basically got it on my lid but higher up so you can see it, because like I said I do have hooded eyes. I should have gone slightly higher. I had the pale pink, like the lightest shade on half my lid, and then I've gone in I'll show you the colours. So I have the lightest shade, like not up to my brow bone, like halfway up my eyes. Then I've got the hot pink, I didn't use the hot pink. I've got this pink. This pink is a totally different formulation to the other ones. It's almost like a gel. I had trouble using a makeup brush with it. I had 2 different types of eyeshadow brush and it was taking ages to go on. But if you swipe it with your finger and then blend it out with a brush, it works really well. And then along my lash line, I do have that one, the Angus one. But you can't really see too much. You have to be up close to see that I've got that pink on. And it just looks like I've got eyeliner on, but it's basically that dark purpley colour called Angus. So that is the pink one, and it is holographic. So it was upstairs. So if I was going to choose one, I would just get that. Now the main reason I would get that palette is because A, I don't believe I have any shades like that. If I do, they're in palettes, you know, where you get a palette and there's like loads of different shades in. But I used to have a really stunning palette, like a long palette. I don't know how many shades were in, let's say at least 8, and it went from like a pearlescent white up to like black, and a friend got it for me. And I used to use that when, if I was going for a night out, I'd have like a really dark smoky look, and depending on where I was going, like if I was going to a concert, it'd be like really heavy. And I used to have like a more heavy look when I went to concerts. But when I went to the concert last time, I just had like a really bronzed up brownie colour one, because I literally didn't have one of these, and because I've not done it for a few years, I just forgot all about it. But then when I was looking at these palettes, I was like, I don't have a grey palette, or if I have any grey shades, it'll be part of a bigger palette, and I don't tend to go for them. Like I might go for a grey to like line my eyes, but I don't tend to do like smoky looks anymore, when it used to be quite a thing for me. So I used to have that palette that my friend bought me, then I used to have another one that had like, I think 3 shades in. One was like a silvery white colour, and then like a steel colour, and then a really dark grey. And I used to use both of those palettes, and I used to love that look, and I've not done it for a long time. But when I do that look, I can't do my face makeup first because there is always fallout. But this is what I would have gone for, just purely for the reason I don't have a grey palette anymore. So this is called Grey Girlfriend. I've not even looked at these. All I did look at was the pink one. So this is like all first impressions for me as well. I like that I ordered it last night and it arrived this morning by DPD. So again, it's the same shape. It's the M palette. By the way, these do actually stand up. I think you can stand up that way as well. They're not exactly straight. So anyway. So it's called Grey Girlfriend. The shades in here are called Foggy, Feline, Melting and Dark Soul. You do get these on as well. And the mirror's got like a protective thing on that needs taking off. This one doesn't open as much as the last one, but there we are. So the lightest shade is very much a very, very light grey. Now, if I would love a white shade, obviously they can only put 4 colours in, but if they did like a 6-pan one, I would want like a really, like a thick white, because that's what I like. And then I'd like a slightly darker, like maybe that colour, but like a shimmer. And then the other two I'd have it as the matte, and then I'd have that as a shimmer. But that's how I would personally have it if there was 6. I'd have to use another eyeshadow palette to create the look that I wanted. But those shimmers, it's like it's almost like a gel kind of. It's not powdery. I don't know how to explain it, and it's not like any other shimmer I've ever had. So that is the grey palette. And like I said, if I was only buying one, which I should have done, I honestly don't know why I got all 4. Do you ever like buy stuff and you're like, why have I got all that? Because I couldn't tell you, because I just bought them. I think sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in it. And also, when I'm very down, the stuff I've bought recently, I just buy. I don't think about it. And then when I feel a little bit better, I mean, I hope I do at some point. I mean, the harassment is really making me ill. But when I start to feel a bit better, I'm like, why did you buy all that? Or I find stuff and I'm like, when did I buy that? Like, anyway, so the next palette is this. I think this is a blue palette, Blue Your Mind. That looks very lilac. I hope there's lilac. I can't even remember the colours. Like I said, I just saw the swatches and immediately went and bought them. So who knows what this is going to be like. I know it's blue eyeshadows, but I'm hoping there's a lilac-y one, because this is definitely lilac. So again, the same packaging. It's got the Blue Your Mind on there. They've all got the names on the top. I don't know if I've been showing. And then the colours in here are Cockpit, Eclipse. Why couldn't I read that then? Eclipse, Perps and Chaos, Cacus. Perps and Cacus. Oh, it's like Turks and, oh god, and Midnight. Let's open it at the same time. Well, oh, I need to take that off. I keep forgetting to put them back in. I've got like literally 3 of them now. Oh wow. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to wear this. I mean, I'm going to have to be out of my comfort zone and start having a bit of colour. I mean, I could just line my eyes with these colours, to be honest. That's going to look outstanding. I mean, look at them. Do you know what? I would never gravitate. See, this is a blue palette. I mean, if I can, like, speak. This is a blue palette, but none of them are really blue. I mean, the one that's most blue is that glittery one. But that's more purple toned. So they've got, like, a minty green, but like a deep mint. They've got like a vibrant purple. They've got a dark purple, which is very similar to the one in the pink. I would have liked something a bit different because it's very similar. I'm not going to get the pink palette back out. Oh, I've actually still got it out. Let's have a look. They're not super similar, but they're definitely on the same spectrum. I would have preferred something more of like a darker net. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this. Can you see? I would have preferred something like a very, very deep blue. Like almost, like very dark. Not like black, but darkest blue you can get. I think that would have looked better. Because that's a very similar to the pink. And I do have that one on today. Like I've lined my eyes with it. But I feel like this, it's very purple, yet it's a blue palette. Yeah, that sparkly one is the most blue, but it's purple undertone to it. But that green stood out instantly to me. Now, you're meant to use all these together. I mean, I don't know if I could, but very interesting. Let me know what's your favourite when you've seen them all. I mean, I do like that green shade in there. I've never worn a colour like that. Like, I avoid colours on my eyes. Like, if I was doing makeup and I was going to put colour somewhere, it would be my eyes. It wouldn't be like my cheeks or my lips. Like, if I was going to go vibrant, it would be my eyes. I can't even close the box. I had that with the pink one this morning. Oh, there we go. And now we're on to the green. Again, I don't know when I've ever worn green eyeshadow. Maybe I have. Keep them green. So this is why I'm so surprised I literally bought these, because I just don't do colour, and now I'm going to have to do colour because I don't want it to be a waste of money. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I buy them all? Yeah, the swatches looked amazing, but why did I bloody buy them all? What's wrong with me? Just because something looks good. So the colours in here, oh my god. Oh god. Chemtrail, Venom, Ain't, Grass. Why is one called Ain't? I'm still not putting these things back in. Oh god. Put like 4 of them on here. Oh god. You should see all the crap on here. Oh god. I think like this is my least favourite out of them. I mean, there's a vibrant yellow. I mean, I'm going to look like an absolute bleep if I went out with yellow eyeshadow on. Then we have the green under it. Now that's okay. I mean, I can't imagine I'm going to get on with this eyeshadow palette, because it's just, this is the one I'm going to least likely to wear. You know, as you know, I'm quite real and honest. And I know this is the one I'm going to struggle to wear. I mean, how would I get away with yellow eyeshadow? That would look good if you had really dark skin. Can you imagine a pop of yellow? That would look absolutely amazing. I can get away with these colours. But oh God. You see me out and about and I've got yellow eyeshadow on, I can't imagine it. I would use that like in a corner or something. Like I can't imagine a full on eyeshadow colour like in yellow. Then we've got like a teal colour. Again, do you know what? I'm really disappointed in that blue one. I know we're not on the blue one, but I would love like a really creamy, bright, not bright blue, but you know, like a pale blue, but it's like a shimmer, like, I don't know, it just wasn't bluing. Like, this is greening. Yeah, it's got a green, 3 greens, one's a teal, and it's got a yellow, like, apparently you wear them all together, but how? And then the shimmer, like, how, like, I mean, I could see me using that at a push, and that other green. The shimmer just looks like olive. Like, I maybe could get with, oh, anyway. yeah, the one that I probably shouldn't have got was this, because I think out of all the palettes, it's the one that I'm least likely to go for, and it's the one that I'm probably going to struggle with the most, because yellow eyeshadow and like the greens, I mean the greens would make my eyes pop. I think blue and green together, I think it would work, but I can't imagine me wearing green eyeshadow. But yeah, like thinking about that blue one now, which way around do these go? So they're called iCloud. I just think I will struggle with that one the most. The blue one I am disappointed in, because he could have done like a really deep blue colour in the shimmer shade, like a really, like that would have worked really well. And he could have had like a powdery blue colour. Like I just feel like maybe not the best colour thing selection. Like this, it works. Like I've got it on. I should have put the blue up higher, but I was going on a bloody dog walk. Like, do you know what I mean? And I did put it on my lower lash line. I went halfway or third way down, because I felt like if I went all the way along my lash line, it would look like I had pink eye. But I didn't take it up high enough, like you can just about see it. But I think that was the point. I didn't want it to be, I was like on a dog walk with a blue hoodie on, but then again, pink and blue. But I think the blue one is missed the mark with the blue one. I think it could have done it a bit better. Now these are limited edition, so if you see this and you're interested in them, I know once the stock that he's got on the website and stuff, once it's gone, they're not going to bring any more out. So if you are interested in any of these, definitely get on there quickly and get one. But I just literally don't know why I bought all four. In hindsight, I should have got the grey on its own, maybe the pink, but like I said, I do have like that bright pink is a very similar shade to the one in the greys palette. The greys palette is like £9, and there's like a sandy coloured one, there's a white pearlescent one, and there's another shade, and then the rest are pinkies, so you can do different looks with it. And I used it a couple of times when I dug it out not too long ago, so I think in hindsight I would have only got the grey one, Grey Girlfriend. I wouldn't have ever got the green one. I don't know what I was thinking, but then again, you could possibly use them all with each other, but each one's a colour story that you're meant to use together, so you're meant to use each four in each one together. I mean, you don't have to use all four if you don't want to, but that's what it was meant to be. But upon getting the green one, I feel like that's the one. If I was not going to get one of them, it would be that. Green eyeshadow, I mean, but then again, blue eyeshadow and purple eyeshadow, like, and I'm going to try and rock these like day to day walking the bloody dog. So if you see me out and about and I've got like eyeshadow on and it looks dodgy, just, you know, I'm trying. You know, I'm used to my neutrals and bronzy brownsies kind of colours. Like I said, I can just whack on a colour, even a dark nudie colour, but bronzy colour, in like 5 seconds, take another 5 seconds to line with a different brown, and I'm done. Yeah, sometimes I spend longer, but if I've only got a bit of time, whack it on and go. I didn't whack this on today, it took me too long, and then I was behind time. And that the shimmer pink doesn't blend very well, so you have to put it on with your finger and then blend it out with your brush. But I kept trying to do it with my brushes because I had my brushes coated, and I didn't want to waste any of the products. So I've not tried them all. There is fallout. You need to be careful. Definitely tap your brush off as much as possible, but don't do your face makeup. Just do your eyes and maybe your forehead, because I did my forehead as well. And then if you do get fallout, you can rub it off without rubbing half your makeup on because you've not done it. But that is the newest launch. I honestly don't have a clue why I bought them all. I never buy all of everything, like even from my favourite brands. And Made by Mitchell's a favourite brand. I do really like Made by Mitchell. I have a few of his things, and I think he's a really, really nice person who hasn't changed, and I like that about him. He's very supportive, gives away a lot of free stuff, does a lot of offers and deals, you know, he's not making as much money because he's just giving away stuff all the time. He's very generous, but it's not my favourite brand, but I still buy from him. Like, everything I've had I like his liquid eyeliners. So if I was thinking about it, because I could have done with getting another Brownie Points, it's called Brownie Points, the brown eyeliner, I could have done with getting one of them. I should have got a black one, and then I should have got that, but instead I bought all 4 palettes, and I don't think the green one's going to get used much, and I'm going to make myself use these palettes, and it's going to take me longer to do my bloody makeup, so I need to make sure that I've got time to do it. I mean, at bare minimum, I could do like a very neutral look, and then along my lash line, I can do a bold colour, and I think that's where I'm going to go with it most days. But on days where I've got a bit of extra time, like I need an extra 10 minutes, because I can't make mistakes with bold colours, because I would have to take it all off and start again, and I don't have time for that most of the time. Well, all the time. He's got time to mess around like that. So if you do buy these palettes, just be careful. I mean, you might be used to colour, I'm not, but I am going to force myself to do colourful eye looks. I just need to make sure that I either do black liner or brown, because the brownie points is a very dark brown. Because if it's like bold, I need a bold like black liner. But yeah, any questions, I doubt you do. If you got to the end, well done anyway. But any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Go and check out Made by Mitchell if you want to buy these palettes, or one of them. I think the grey and the pink are my favourites. But I do have a pink palette, that's why I didn't need to get the pink, but anyway. But the grey, I'm going to mess around with grey. I've not done grey smoky look for a long time. I won't have time to do it tomorrow, so I'm just going to whack a colour on my lash line. But any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button to get an alert when I upload. Have a fantastic weekend, and thank you so much for watching.